A game dev secret about collisions. You might think that a character in a game just has a collider and that deals with everything to do with how it interacts with the world, and oftentimes you would be correct, but there's also a lot of times where it's a little bit more nuanced than that. Take for instance the enemies in the game that I am making right now, Dark Reflection. They have a, let's call it, normal collider that's responsible for checking where they can move, how they can move, making sure they don't move through walls, checking that they don't move through each other. This is also the collider that I use when the player does an attack to see whether or not that attack hits or not. But in my game, I also have enemies deal contact damage to the player. And for that, I don't use the same collider. Because if damaging the enemy and getting damaged by the enemy are driven by the same collider, it becomes really difficult and frustrating really quickly to position your player in a place where you can hit it, but you're still far enough away to be safe from contact damage. So this main collider doesn't interact with the player at all. As a matter of fact, if this were the only collider that my enemies have, the player could just walk through the enemies. It literally ignores the player. Instead, they have a second, somewhat smaller collider within them, and that is the thing that handles player collision. The only job that this collider has is just dealing with when the player collides with it. This collider ignores everything else. But with this, I can employ a very common game design technique, and that is if something is to reward the player, make it bigger, and if something is to punish the player, make it smaller. That creates a feeling of the player feeling unreasonably accomplished if they hit something they feel like they shouldn't have hit, or on the other hand, if they manage to dodge something they feel like should have hit them. Both of those accomplish a sense of pride in the player and actually feel more fair than a technically accurate game. If you like hearing about this sort of stuff, and more importantly, if you like what you see on screen right now, you can follow this account for more content and also wishlist my game on Steam to help me support in the development of this game.